It's your boy Michael, also wavy. You know what I'm saying? This is just a late night brush session. It's late night brush session. That's all this is. Ain't gonna be long, man, cause like I said, some people got work to do in the morning. But when you on your own business, when you on your own business, on your own brand, you ain't got nothing else to worry about. You ain't got nothing to do. It's Friday night. Well, I think it's Friday night. I don't know. Maybe. Nope, it's Thursday. It's a Thursday. Make that a correction. Thursday. See? But like I said, without further ado, let's get it in. You know what I'm saying? You got the Black Panther, brought to you by Torino Pro. You know what I'm saying? The best of the best. You know what I'm saying? You only brush with the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know where to get a brush like this or a good brush, you go to brushking.org. Download the app so you can get the updates on all the latest brushes when they're dropped. And special offers and better than, you know what I'm saying? Brushking.org. I know I'm not endorsed by Brush King. I'm not. I'm not trying to get endorsed. What you see behind me is a self-cutting system 2.0. That's what I'm using to brush and get my angles. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got that, just look up self-cutting system 2.0 with the lights and Amazon.com. Go ahead and cop that. With the self-cutting system, it comes with, you download the app, get haircut tutorials, tell you all the things you need to know about how to self-cut, and it teaches you how to do other cuts as well, man. So you don't have to do the same boring cut every time. You cut your hair. Self-explanatory. Basically, what I'm saying with this page, what I plan on doing is giving you advice on waves and stuff like that. Wave tips, you know what I'm saying? Pointers as I grow, you grow with me. You know what I'm saying? The more information and knowledge and wisdom I accumulate, the more that I will share and bestow on you guys. So when it's bestowed on me, I'll work on it, check it out, trial and error. Then I'll bless you guys with it. And then you go for it. Because in the wave game, we all know it's trial and error. What works for one waiver doesn't work for all waivers. So I'm not going to try to sell you on any products, any products that I personally use. You know what I'm saying? You have to buy products and use them for yourself. See what works well for you. You know what I'm saying? It's trial and error. That's with everything. Trial and error. You try it, don't like it. Hey, like I said, find what works well for your hair. I'm not gonna tell you how to get waves real fast because getting waves, it's not a thing that happens overnight. I can guarantee you that. Waves don't come overnight. You know what I'm saying? Products don't get you waves, you brushing does. The more you brush, the better your waves are, the stronger your connections. You know, but that's the more you brush. I can tell you what brushes that will work for you: soft, medium, and hard. The only three brushes that you need: soft, medium, hard. Those are great brushes. You know what I'm saying? But you can get any kind of soft, medium, hard brush from any beauty shop in your area, in your city, in your state. Any beauty shop should be able to sell you a soft, medium, and hard brush. You know what I'm saying? Some of the beauty stores like Sally's or your Sally's or any beauty shop that you go to, don't get the ones out the barber shop. Please don't. Because those will hurt you. They're cheap. You don't want those. Those overpriced. You don't want those. Trust me, bro. You don't want those. Ones at the barbershop, I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle, but you better off spending your money somewhere else. Cause that right there, it's not the best investment. It's not the best. It's not the best. I'm telling you right now, it's not the best. But like I said, getting waves is not an overnight thing. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna be spending overnight. And I know a lot of YouTubers who will put that on their videos. Ooh, show you how to get waves in 5 minutes. Show you how to get waves in 10 minutes. Show you how to get waves. The fastest way to get waves. Most likely, those are guys trolling you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you start off, it's going to take you, when you start off waving, your first week, you brushing consistently, you start off with a low cut. Your foundation is like a fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? You just get your hair cut all the way down, basically where there's not that much hair on your head. Like maybe a centimeter or two of hair. You start off that way, you attack your crown first. See, I messed up. I didn't attack my crown first, so now I have to revert back to working on my crown to finish out my pattern because I was more focused on getting the waves than I was about focusing on my crown. Because at first, I didn't know nothing about where my crown was. Didn't know anything about it when I started waving. But now, as I've progressed into the wave game, I've learned where my crown is, and I'm going to attack it and I'm going to address it. But when you get into the wave game, if you're serious and you're a serious waver, they're going to judge you by how well you maintain and perfected your crown. You know what I'm saying? Because most wavers, they look at that. But to people on the street, your waves are nice, you're spinning, they're like, oh, Mr. Seasick, yeah. They don't know what a crown is. They don't care. They just see wavy hair and they see how you get your hair like that. You brush. See, normal people don't understand what it is to be a waver. Probably won't be a waver. You know what I'm saying? The things we do as wavers, they look at it as it's weird. Spending hours and hours in front of a mirror brushing your hair. They think that's weird. But to us, that's normal. But to them, that's something they're not willing to do. But you want the waves, that's how it go. Unless you go get a kit. And getting the kit, you still got to put in the work when you get the kit. So, I ain't gonna knock you if you go get a kit and you choose to go that way. Because some guys get waves quicker, but it does damage your hair. It will destroy your hair. And you're going to have to continue to put that kit into your hair until you decide that you no longer want it, and you have to cut that kit out, literally. So if you get nice waves from it, and you've been spinning and spinning for years, because you keep that kit in there, the kit might wear out in 3 months, so you go back and get another kit, get it reinstalled, put it back in there, reapplied. You do that for a year, your hair's pretty much shot, damaged. You'll go back to your normal length. So like this coarse hair waver, if you're a coarse hair waver, and then you put the kit in, you became a fine hair waver, or a medium hair waver, or a straight hair waver, whatever texture your hair transforms into. Well, after you take out that kit, you will be back to your normal hair, and it's going to take you a while to get that back in shape, because you're going to have to promote hair health. You literally going to have to wash and style, and it might take a while to get your hair back to its normal way, and it's back to its natural way of being. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a while, because you put in that kit, and those chemicals, they counteract, and they cause certain things to happen in your top of your skin. I ain't going into it because, like I said, I don't got all the information, because simple fact is, I don't believe in kits. I just naturally wave. It's a natural hair waver. And if I want to look, I got to put in the brush work. Man. Hours. And you gotta always understand, your pattern is never truly set because your waves are always moving. You're always moving. No matter what you think, you might think, oh man, I got this pattern. No, your waves is always moving because every time you brush, your waves move. You pull in your hair, you're pulling the waves. Pulling. As you pull, the waves will follow. They will move. You're stretching out your hair. That's all waves is stretched out curls. That's all waves is stretched out curl. Suppressed, and some say suppressed, but it's stretched. You stretch the hair out, you create a wave. Stretched out a curl, it becomes a wave. Stretch out the curl, becomes a wave. It's not a suppressed wave. It's not a suppressed curl. It's a stretch. You stretch the hair. But when you brush, you pull. You're pulling. You're pulling. You're pulling. And it's just pulling the hair. It was a curl at first, but then it became a wave. Curl at first and became a wave. Don't let them guys fool you. Oh yeah, it only took me this and that. No. You see those guys who spinning all the way around? They've been waving for longer than 30 days. It takes them 3 months to actually get a nice pattern going, and because you know how you've been brushing the right angles. Because when you're waving, it's all about angles. The way you hold, the way you brush your hair is certain ways. You know what I'm saying? If you're going for a 540, if you're going for 720s, if you're going for a 360 or 360 beehive, a 360 swirl. You know what I'm saying? A 540 swirl. You know what I'm saying? You have to know these things. You know what I mean? And they all about angles. Certain angles do certain things to waves. So if you brush this way, you brush straight down, your waves will come straight down this way. You brush this way, you brush to the slant, your waves are going that way. Whatever angle you brush, that's the way your waves are going to go. If you brush this way, your waves are going to go that way. You know what I mean? So you have to be consistent with your angles. It's all about angles, learning what pattern you want, and perfecting those angles. Getting it right for you. Because like I said, everybody's head is not shaped the same. Just because somebody might have the same type of hair as you, you might think you can get that same pattern. No, certain patterns work with certain people's head well because they don't have to do as much. You might have a football head, and a person you trying to get a pattern has the same type of pattern as you, but he got a peanut head. So his angles are a little different from yours. Because you got a bigger surface, you got different angles you got to hit. For the peanut head, he's small, and there's certain angles he hit that makes his pattern what it is. So you got to be aware of that. Angles are key. Angles are key. You want to keep hitting those angles each and every time you brush. And you want to make sure when you're brushing, you want to pull down to that hairline. Down to the hairline. Down to the hairline. Each time. Down to the hairline. Down to the hairline. Down to the hairline. Each time you brush, down to the hairline. I know I see a lot of guys brushing like this. I used to brush like that. I don't brush like that. Because you get more out of your brush by vertical brushing. Because there's more of the brush touching your head when you vertical brush. When you're brushing like this, it's only a part to the brush. Not the whole brush is touching your head, but when you vertical brush, you get more of the brush. More bristles of the brush is touching your head at all times. Whenever you make contact. But this ain't nothing but a late night session. Late night session, I won't be doing too much. too much. You know what I'm saying? Won't be too much. Won't be doing too much talking. That's enough talking for me. Oh yeah, pointer. When you do your brush sessions, at least make them 30 minutes at least. 30 minutes to 45 minutes, at least when you're brushing. 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah, you gotta get you a good mirror. Gotta get you a mirror, man. Because a mirror is key to anybody who wants to be a waver. If you want to take waving seriously, a mirror is a must have. There is no way around it. If you want to be taken seriously in this game, get you a solid mirror, man. Solid mirror with great lighting. Great lighting, you know what I'm saying? You want to get a mirror with great lighting, man. You'll be doing yourself a service. If you don't have one, you'll be doing yourself a disservice in this wave community. You know? Wavers are serious about this. I might be changing a lot of brushes because I like to change a lot of brushes. I don't like to keep one brush in my hand, and I don't like I like to feel with certain brushes, and so I change them up, and they're always gonna be the same. Torino Pro curved brush. I feel like the curved brushes is always good to go if you want a good brush. Any pattern, curved brush, always. It's always a good choice. Curved brush. Oh, well, I'm at 21 minutes. And you always want to brush from crown down. When they say crown down, that means from here down, from here down, from here all the way up. That's what they mean by crown down. Whenever you hear that, if you're in a wave game, when they ask you ask them for tips, and they say, "Oh, what the common tip is, how should I brush when I start trying to get my waves?" Well, you brush from. You want to start from your crown down, bam, bam, for whatever angle that you're going for whatever pattern. So if you go for a 720, you have a box. 540, you have a box, but it's gonna be a slanted box. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a swirl. Your crown is gonna be a box, but if you're going for a 360 beehive, you're going away from the box, so you're gonna break the box up. So you're gonna you're gonna break the box up because the box is gonna be a square, slanted. So it'll be back up. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be a. If you're going for any swirl, that's what it's gonna be. 720s and 540s or with your crown. And what you want to do is when you're brushing with the crown, you want to start at slightly above it, down, slightly away from down, slightly above it, away from the crown, slightly. What you want to do is you want to train your crown to lay down and go in that direction you want it to go in. Kind of from a medium brush. these next brushes I'm only gonna do. I got 3 brushes, all of them softies, gotta work through them. And when you're brushing, you want to make sure you brush a regular pattern and you brush your crown separately. So when you're brushing your regular pattern, avoid hitting the crown. When you get your pattern set, avoid hitting your crown. And then finish off with attacking your crown at the end of each session or before your session. You want to start off with your crown, go ahead. But avoid, brushing your whole pattern. Just hit the crown, spend maybe 15 minutes on it. And then the next 15 minutes you can just spend on brushing your hair, brushing your pattern. You know what I'm saying? Know how to take advantage of your brushing sessions, getting the best out of each session. So therefore you just not only working on your pattern, you also work on your crown as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a little tip. Little tip. size brush. Trino Pro Silver Surfer. Well, that wraps it up. Peace, love, and respect. I'm out. Like I said, always try to brush in your sessions with a soft with a soft brush. So for pointers, trial and errors. Everything you learn when it comes to waving is by trial and error. Tips are greatly beneficial. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing, ask someone who has same exact pattern, but what works for them might not always work for you. You know what I'm saying? Learn your head, learn the couture, brush to the couture of your head, learn what works well with your hair. When it comes to products, learn what works well for your hair. Whatever your hair likes, it's going to work well for your hair. Great. It's going to, like I said, you find what works well with your hair, then you get the best benefits with your hair. Your hair will be able to cooperate. Learn your porosity level. You know what I mean? It'll help you out with a lot of the products that you can and can't use. I know a lot of guys who like to say all natural products, that's the way to go. But a lot of people can't afford all natural products because BOBs sometimes is out of their price range and they're waving because, hey, it's a cheaper way to go. But, you know what I'm saying, sometimes people can't afford to go BOB. So all natural products they can't reach unless they go to the beauty shop or the beauty store and get what that works with them, and you gotta know what you're looking for. Like I said, learn your angles, perfect your angles. Learn your angles, perfect them. You know what I'm saying? The more precise angles. Brush from crown down. When you first start waving, focus on your crown first, then your pattern. Find your crown, locate your crown, then go whatever pattern you want to go, because your crown is a natural swirl. So, like I said, once you find your crown, determine what pattern you want to go for. Then learn the angles for that specific pattern. So, if you want a 360, look up a 360 diagram. 720, ask somebody to draw you a 720 diagram. You want 360 swirl, ask for somebody to draw you up a 360 swirl diagram. You want to go for the 540s? Ask somebody to give you a 540 diagram. If you need help, you know what I'm saying? There's always YouTubers who are other wavers. Like, you want to say you got Poppy Vero Blasted, you have 360 Jeezy, You have J. Lou, Country Kane, and there's a lot of young, new YouTubers that are coming out with wave videos and doing their thing. So, like I said, when you get on Instagram, you just basically, if you're trying to do your waves for Instagram or trying to do it for the Facebook or whatever, Snapchat, whatever, it's always going to be somebody in there that has more knowledge about waving. So reach out to them. And most likely, when we waving, we'll help you out because waving we're a brothers and sisters. We're a family. It's not just about, it's not a look. This is a lifestyle. It's not a look, this is a lifestyle. So with that being said, peace, love, and respect. I'm out. Like and share and subscribe.